A nice live shot here at State Farm Stadium, opened in 2006 here in Glendale, Arizona. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Arizona Cardinals. Young Kweku has it all teed up. And away we go in Glendale. Return coming from the 6. Showing a little burst so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 34-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Play action now, Murray. From right side, and McBride has it. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. It was Geno Stone up there to make that play.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Hey. Now they turn to their rookie from Georgia for the first time. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10, Murray. From the right side, hauled in by Harrison. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
At their 49-yard line.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
No gain on the play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Waste of time. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. That one's intercepted. There he goes on the right side. And he brings it back with a pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion, and now you want to build on it. Wow.
Young Kweku on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Cardinals nothing. to kick off for Atlanta.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Come on. Hey, Ace.
And off to Benson to start the drive. Escapes the defender. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the second level and beyond.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Murray. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. The give now to Benson. Give him 9 on that run. They've got 3rd down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 5.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So on 4th down, Cardinals calling on Chad Ryland to attempt this field goal. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. The kick by Ryland is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Making a run here. It's Bijan Robinson. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
At the 39-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Throwing, Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They gain 14 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Let's go now.
Running left is Robinson. Shoots away from one. Delivers another move. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Staying with Robinson. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
They're set up at the 35 now. First down, here's Penix. Taking a chance to the end zone. And there's a man there, it's intercepted! Jalen Thompson makes the play. And the Cardinals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Hits him on the out route. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Cardinals first down.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
They'll toss it here to Benson. Continuing to move past the 45. The 30. The 10. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They'll start this drive out, 1st and 10. Penix now on first down. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Robinson on the inside give. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready up.
Cards bringing out an extra DB on third down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Moving downfield, and he has it. He takes it down to the 33. It's a gain of 22. And the Falcons will have a first. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Going right side, Robinson with it. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready. 60
Penix working from the gun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. That throw intended for Drake London. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
What a season this guy has had, and yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Murray. Got a screen to the running back. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They're set up at the 35 now. Benson on 1st and 10. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Taken in by Tim Bryman. All right, It's short of the marker for the moment, but they've got third and short coming up from their own 44.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third and just 2 to go.
What? 2-2. Hot.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Robinson. He has this down to the 34. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Penix now. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
From the red zone on 1st. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Koo on now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Now begin this drive with Benson. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's good for our Cardinals.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Glendale. The Cardinals at a deficit. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Blitz coming here, Brock. It's Murray. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. This one misses the tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Now Murray. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Falcons get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And they are so excellently. This is down to the 18. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 19.
Looking inside the red zone. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison.
From the shotgun, Penix. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Koo on now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Falcons double their lead to 14.
Cardinals 10. Young Wei Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Brought in inside the 20. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. That is so heads up, Brock. He saw someone jump, took the free play deep, and as a result, gets him a much bigger play than that penalty would have. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 2nd and 10, it's Murray. Throw caught at the 6. It's right right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
2-2.
Trying to run for it with Benson. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Don't worry.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
1-1. 2-2.
They'll run here. It's Benson. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6.
Yeah.
I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a 1-score game before halftime. Trey McBride, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Cardinals 17. Jack Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half.
70. Mike Warrior, 70.
Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Penix here from the gun. Trying for the deep ball. They connect on the deep shot. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Calling this guy a home run hitter isn't exclusive to his abilities on the ground, Brock. We both know all those traits make him a threat to take the lid off a defense as a receiver like he just did too.
No question, and he can do that on short and longer routes. All he needs is just a little bit of space, whether it's near the line on a short little dump off or up the seam unopposed in space. Give him that inch, and he'll take it a mile.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons double their lead to 14.
Young Way Crew to kick off for Atlanta.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
20-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
2-2. Easy, quick. 2-2. 1-1, hut. 1-1, hut.
Looking to throw. He's going deep. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
One last play before the break.
Hey. 1-1. Touch. Hey, Larry. Touch.
Throwing here just before halftime. He's trying to go deep again. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
To kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Falcons will have a first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
At the 47-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. There's a counter give to Robinson. So call this a modest gain here, Brock. About 3 yards. Second down coming up. We're paused here to deal with an injured player, and this is a significant one. Oh, that's Bijan Robinson getting looked at after the play. Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's a handoff for Algier. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead to move the chains. That is one disheartening look on that defense.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Buffalo 18. Let's go now.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Firing one deep for the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Ready, go.
To the air with Penix. Setting up the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
6 defensive backs out there. Cardinals going dime here, 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Gets this one to London. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Algier. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Handoff to Robinson, running right. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and
9th play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down. Here's Penix. Quick throw complete. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Let's go.
Here's Penix to throw. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity, certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Youngway Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Omaha. 1 hut. 2.
Here's Kyler to throw. And they pick him off again. Clark Phillips with the pick. And the Falcons get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
At the 48-yard line.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. A motion to tight end left. Here's Algier on 1st down. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
He was
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
19, here we go, set. 19, 18.
And it's now to throw. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ready, ready.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
69, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
No throw. 3rd and long. Oh, Penix lost it. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Hey, a normal old stop on 3rd down just wasn't good enough for this crew. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from them literally in an impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
They're set up at the 35 now.
What?
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Off the play action, here's Murray. Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Big A's open, Big A's open. Omaha, 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 Omaha.
Murray on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They snap it to Murray. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Beginning on the drive with Algier. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Second down now. They need 7. Penix working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. to Algier on the inside handoff. And we'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. So we're through 3 here. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas, Clark, and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
The stop after he drives this down to the 13. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and saying these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. But they show you right there, and they can be powerful blockers. It can make a huge difference in a run game.
Let's go.
Going to the ground again on first. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Tight ends motioning left. 2nd down carry for Algier. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. Go again with Algier. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Right here, Kate, this is where I'd love to see a team go no huddle. You just ripped off a great run, a momentum-changing run. Now get back to the line and don't let that defense breathe.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. Now from the 2-yard line, it's 3rd and goal. They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Now, I guess 3 isn't enough to pad the lead. They're pouring out all the stops. It's 4th and goal. Drops to a knee here. Only 1 more timeout for that defense to burn and preserve some clock. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And this is a tough one. Met back at his own 2-yard line for the loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's a screen to Benson. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to get this one to about the 22 before they take him down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Run on 1st down. Here's Murray. Finds him on the slant. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Continuing to move past the 45. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Benson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. They got to keep moving quick here.
To the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Murray. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Kind of like with the hoops team, when they start missing free throws, everybody starts missing them. Feels that way with his quarterback right now. The one interception leading to another, and eventually you just feel like every time the ball leaves his hands, it's danger.
Big ace, big ace. Two.
Throw here, 3rd down. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. It's cut by Harrison. He dodged the tackle. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Grock. He's down that 17-yard line. Offensive line fast.
That's another Cardinals 1st down. First and 10 at the 17.
Another throw coming from Murray. Dialing up a receiver screen. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Goes to the hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 11-yard line.
Back to the air, Murray. And they pick him off again. And the Falcons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense without it.
So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say so long from Glendale.